sister was younger, and we just so happened to be on the street in Vienna when this happened, like downtown in the whole metropolitan area, and we saw them rolling in. We saw Hitler with his cars and all his officials, and all these people. Now, the Nazi party came right out. They got rid of the chancellor that they had, and they put like a puppet in place that was one of the Nazis. And everything changed. And just overnight, everything was changing. All this anti-Semitism that was in Austria showed up. And what it took 5 years to happen in Germany seemed to happen to us overnight. The first thing that happened, they took my father's business away. He had to sign it over to like a superintendent that he had working for him. And they wouldn't let us Jewish children go to school with the Aryan children, because they said they'll send us to a Jewish school. And they took some teachers out that had been retired. So my mother had to walk us quite very far. We lived in a nice apartment in the city, and we had to walk a big distance to another school. And my mother left us there to pick us up later. And we were there maybe less than a half hour when the Gestapo came and threw us out. So we couldn't even stay in school, so my sister and I were home. We lost the business, but we were fortunate we were still staying in our apartment. And when all this happened, my family, we were all living in the same apartment house. And we said, what are we going to do? How do we get out of here? Because we knew it was no good for us. So I had a cousin who was a young man, only 18, and he said, we have to get to America.